Here it is. It's what is it, 22nd? Yeah. We are outside. We're outside a Spirited Cyclist. I'm going to start using this as my starting off point for all my bike streams because it's a local bike shop I live in. Really great group of people here. I don't remember all their names, but I've always had a really great experience with them. I try to give them as much money as I can. About my Specialized shoes here. I'm actually thinking about approaching them about posting some of my rides, sort of community rides, to the bulletin board somewhere. Particularly the one I'm going to do this Friday coming up, where we're going to ride to Charlotte for Critical Mass. And I was telling them the idea of starting out at monthly group ride on the Goblin Route, and take as many people as want to go on the Goblin Route, or on shorter versions of the Goblin Route. So it's a really great little shop here. They close on right now, but I think they close on Monday as well. How you doing, Jesus? So, hey Kusham, how are you? Oh, his head on? Nice. That's fantastic. So, one of the reasons I came here is I want to try a very community-friendly bike route that is, extremely community-friendly. So we're going to go down some road. I want to ask myself during this entire ride, if somebody was fit enough to do it, would they be able to do this safely? And I think the answer is yes. I like to go on safe routes. I'm more about the joy of cycling than I am about high performance. I do like a good fast ride, but particularly today we're going to be doing really slow ride. And these videos are being posted to YouTube now. I created a playlist called Daily Cycling Blog. So if somebody wants something interesting to watch while they are doing their indoor ride or whatever it might be. We are going to stop for most of the stop signs. Not all, but most. We're actually going to pass the storage unit. So this is another reason I like this particular ride. This is the new storage unit that I got right here. All my bike stuff is here. Little bike shop there. We will be doing some videos about bike maintenance and stuff like that. There's like tons and tons of videos about that stuff, so I don't need to do it, but if people have questions and they're just learning, they can ask, and I could do that. I actually need to go into the mini storage and finish moving a bunch of stuff over there. I'm trying something new with audio. Yesterday I had the stereo backwards, so if you have headphones on, you should get a little bit of an ASMR audio thing going on today. So here's talking to the left ear, here's talking to the right ear. And I told you today is going to be a very easy day. Could be upwards of 3 hours based on how slow I'm going to go. We have really high heat. We're like 85 or 90 degrees right now. And I pushed pretty hard yesterday. I did a tempo ride yesterday. So today's ride is going to be mostly me sitting down, just enjoying it. Nice, happy Sunday ride. We have a number of we can take when we get here. And I actually think I want to try a trail option that we haven't done before. Most of my bike rides are focused on the scenery Scenery and safety. Those are the things I like. Hey look, we're on an official bike path. What do you know? It so happens the official bike path goes straight here. And it's not particularly good. We'll do it one day. A little bit of a better one over here. And we are going to cross here. This is the only dangerous road. It's pretty light traffic, so there's a Shero. This is Davidson, so it's pretty tame, especially on a Sunday. When we come back, we'll go through downtown Davidson. Believe it or not, downtown Davidson is usually pretty dead on Sunday. We'll take a left here, hook up with a greenway. It's going to head into Pine. Exclamation point route will show you the regular Goblin route. We're just modifying that a little bit. Sounds like I got a loose spoke. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Something's making noise down there. One of the reasons I love it, gravel biking, adventure biking, is because the bike is more quiet. I don't like noisy anything. Hey, Ted. Do your thing. Come on, what are you doing? What are we doing? I am a little frustrated. Americans do not, they see a bike and they freeze. They don't know what to do. Do I stop? Do I let him pass me? What do I do? Answer, the same thing with any other vehicle. I see dead people. Now we're going to be climbing this hill at the end. So, let me know. I do stop for stop signs, but particularly in suburban areas, if it's safe. The most annoying stop sign thing, drama that I have is not when people run stop signs, which is obviously bad, but when they tell you to go, particularly if there's another person at the stop sign. Because the other person's thinking, okay, I'm going to treat him like a car, and the other one is like waving me on, and the other car is like, I don't know what's going on here, and so they go thinking they're waiting for them, and that's a problem. That, my friends, is a problem. All right, we're going to go on the trail here. There's two ways to get on the trail. I was going to take you on a more picturesque route. You know what? We could do that. Let's do that. We could go under the bridge twice. This is a really, really elegant bridge. It's really beautiful. So we'll go under it twice. There's a really nice wood bridge here. Old school wood bridge. Modeled after the kind you'd find all over the South in this area, east. Antiquity Bridge. We're not going to go through the bridge. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? I should probably take a picture right there. We'll go in the greenway. You know, we could almost do the route backwards. I wonder. Should we do the route backwards? We could. I'm feeling the desire to do the route backwards. Holy cow. You know, now with the tunnel, I realize we can do the route backwards. Yeah. Why not, you know? Keep it fresh. It used to be with the crossing the highway. Yeah. One-way crossing the highway used to be really dangerous because it was, you know, kind of an uphill. Going the backwards way, it was uphill, so you were even slower crossing the highway, and the cars really hate that. And so, you know, you go the other way and, you know, you keep your speed up and you fly down the highway. And no, cars don't complain. But now that we have the tunnel, we found the tunnel, which we found about a month ago, 2 months ago. It goes under the highway. There's really no reason, like literally no reason not to go backwards. This is great information. Because I can switch it up every day. Another thing that's nice about that is it'll keep the content kind of fresh. It's already fresh because every day there's a little bit of a change in the surroundings. The weekends are nice and quiet. Weekdays are, you know, school kids. Then you have the seasonal changes. So there's the same route is pretty interesting, but being able to reverse the route, that's going to make it even more interesting. Like that pond we just passed, normally I'm flying down this road. We never get a chance to really see it. Super happy about that. A little bit of a climb coming for sure here now. As I said, usually I'm flying downhill here. This is going to put our ride at about 3 hours. Bunny! A bunny! I should shut up. I'll shut up now. Look at this bridge. Isn't this one? It's a hot one, huh? It is a hot one. That's a good question. Let me get my breath, catch my breath here. That was a great little bridge they made for us. Whew. That was a little bit. I was like, normally this is our climb uphill. I should have took more advantage of that downhill. Okay. Because they're going straight up, Zed. The thing is like 4%, and I'm tired. Give me a break. I'm going 10 miles an hour. What is that? 14 kilometers an hour, 15, 16, I don't know. Boy, I haven't been in this intersection, going this direction, in a long time. You probably won't even see me. This is fun. Beautiful day. Amen, brother. Oh, hey, look at that. Off to the left is next to the Walgreens is where the comic book store is. Normally, I'm flying behind cars going the other direction here. Is the angle of the camera okay, everybody? I like it so it looks like you're riding a bike. They painted over the bike lane that used to be here, or they got rid of it. They put Sharrows instead. East Coast, what's up? East Coast represent. What the hell are they doing here? Like some sort of cult thing. What's that about? They're like, ready, break. I might actually end up preferring this direction because it means I get to go through the crepe myrtle faster. I'm allergic. Catch this light just right, that'll be nice. Yep. Don't you turn. Only left channel. I turned them both on. I asked about that earlier. Guess I could fix it right now. Let me look. I can't really see it. No, it has left and right. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. It says left and right. The right comes and goes. Okay, that one's right. This is left. Is it because connection issue? I think it might just because I'm talking into the right one more. That might be. It's not centered. Right, right, right. Left, left, left. I'll wait around for you to confirm that before I go. Actually, let me cross while it's green. It could be the mic. It could be the mics have a problem. It's back. I mean, it was there before, so I don't know. Maybe it was just because of I wasn't positioned right over the top. I don't know. It might be the mic is broken though. That also could be. So yeah, keep me informed on that. I'll make sure to go check the thing. It's not Bluetooth. No. I don't know what the technology is. It's the receiver on. It's the receiver that comes with the. It's built into the DJI camera. I think what you're probably experiencing is like me talking over the right side like this. I think the mics were not centered underneath me. As it is right now, the right mic is like a millimeter closer. So, I'm sorry, a centimeter closer. And so the right side's probably always going to get picked up before the left. I am working to fix that. I tried a new mic position today. Okay, this sucks. So this is definitely this crossing that we're doing right here. This is way worse. This crossing is way worse. Yeah. That's good to know. Coming the other way is pretty easy, but this has got all kinds of problems. Because I'm gonna have to get in the turn lane here. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to just walk it onto the sidewalk. Yeah. Normally I can ride with traffic there, but not if I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we'll have to rethink that. I'm sure I can do that better. Keystone rental app is a good start by the C2C clock rental. I don't even know what that is, so this is going to be a really fast descent, though. DJI C.4. Yeah, but it's like, I wish I had a cable I could use. Because the mics are literally 3 inches from the camera. I mean, I powered them up full power, so there is maybe one of them that is not working as well because it did get wet once upon a time. I don't remember which one. Cloth rental app. Clothing rental? I don't know. Maybe. This is not a very good downhill. I don't like it at all. It's got so many bumps on it. This is really bad road. All right, so this is good to know. I never realized how bad this road was because I was always climbing it. But going down it sucks. I'm definitely not keeping this road on the route for this direction. Especially when there's a total like bike path, a paved bike path. You know what? You guys, we got time. There's no rush today, so I'm actually going to go the pathway that I want to do that's a bit smoother than this and give it a try. I'm going to backtrack. Yeah, see, normally I'm going up I don't even like this road at all, to say the truth. I know, I've talked about it last night. It's got crepe myrtle on it. They don't maintain it. It doesn't have any shoulders, so when people occasionally scurrying by it, but not much. It's not very visually interesting. The bike route path is not a lot more interesting to watch than this. Are we offline completely? What the hell is going on here? We're still here, right? I don't know what's going on with my mailbox. It says it's pushing 10,000 kilobits, so must be okay. I don't know what that business even would look like. You want to rent clothes to people? I mean, I imagine there's a demand for it. Hope you can hear me. Bug on me. Stop sign. There's lots of cars, so I'm going to stop. Okay, so this is the road. This road has been bad in the past, but last year they repaved it and they put a bike lane on it. Like you need to get an interview or something, you find a hole in your pants, target people with. I mean, wow. I mean, I don't know how you would make it profitable, honestly. I don't know. There's the transit, the parking guide. I mean, I'm not trying to, I just can't, there's no way I would have ever used any kind of service like that. And I came from a really poor family with 8 children. I was the oldest. I had to work from the time I was 11, actually 10. No, it was 11 or 12. 12 I was a paper boy. And if I wanted anything, I had to buy it. But there was never a job interview that I would have done that I didn't have sufficient clothes for. Using your example, I mean, there are services like that, right? It's particularly for women. And I'm sorry to be gender specific, but there's already services where they'll rent clothes for a prom, or they even have more casual people that are really into fashion. Maybe if it was a high-end fashion clothes rental service, but you'd have to have ridiculously high insurance because people would ruin the clothes. They'd rent the clothes to go party or to do something and they end up ruining them. It's really easy to do. And I would guess the people that would be attracted to renting clothing would be the same kind of people who like to party hard because they want to look nice, they want to go to a club. I mean, why does anybody dress up these days, right? To get pictures taken, to go to the prom, and to party. Because they want to get some, And I feel like that would be really hard to keep the stuff that you rent from getting destroyed on the first rental, I mean, yeah. I feel like the business model of that would be really hard. Could be wrong. Yeah, order once. I know people who do that. I know someone specifically in mind right now who does that very thing. He's really into fashion. He does worse things. He'll order stuff from Amazon and say he never got it, which I think is despicable, but for some reason he thinks it's okay to do that. I don't think it would be viable. First of all, if it's America and you're trying to do it yourself, I'm going to strongly as I can, suggest that you do not start a business in America unless you're getting Silicon Valley venture capital. The idea that you can start your own business and survive in America is a myth. I know that from firsthand experience. There's no money, there's no venture capital. You'll end up with no IRA, no retirement, because you'll use your own money. You have no protections because you can't declare bankruptcy if you financed it yourself. I mean, you can, but you just can't do it. It's actually one of the things, not to get political, but it's one of the things Kamala Harris talks about, given the $50,000 startup business thing to help the middle class have jobs. One of the downsides of being late stage capitalism the way we are in America is there is no middle class. And as that gets worse and worse, that means everybody is doing something for somebody else. They all have either a service job or they're sitting back at Fat Cat making money just for doing nothing because of all their investments or something, because they control the money. And as capitalism gets worse and worse and worse, which it is, that fractures it even more, which makes it even harder for people in the middle class, not to mention the monopolies. The people in the power, they have such powerful monopolies. If they want to get into the business, they flip a button, you know, or they snap their fingers and they put you out of business, you know. And it used to be the Silicon Valley people would at least compete to be bought out. They would get bought out and then, you know, and then they'd be ultra rich millionaires, and then they'd stay for a year and then bail, which is why I hate Silicon Valley. Pursuing other interests, really. That actually happened. I'm speaking of Big Fix at IBM. And then IBM got rid of it later when they realized how big a shit it was. But the guys who made it and conned IBM into buying it out became multimillionaires for conning IBM into buying it. That's a true story. They don't see it that way. That's exactly what they did, though. Hey, should we stay on the trail today? Let's do that. Oh yeah, if you're running your own show. Yeah, I ran my own business myself. I paid TAs and refunds on their own stuff, and my wife helped me with taxes. That was it. I'm still paying for that. Still paying for it, because all it takes is one unexpected turn of events, like your landlord taking your rent away, taking your place of business away and saying, nope, sorry, I want this back. Boom, no business. All it takes is something like that, and you're destitute, and you're facing $50,000-$60,000 worth of debt, like I still am. My point is, don't go into business for yourself in America. Just say no to that. It's a total lie. Don't do it. Keep a big job, suckle from the teat of corporate America, particularly in tech, right? And then do a side hustle. Do a side hustle and make money on the side doing the thing that you want to do. And then make that side hustle profitable. And then, and only then, either after you got it bought out or you can do it full time, give up. Now, to be fair, that's what I did with SkillStack. For a year and a half, I ran it by myself while I was also working at IBM. But it turned out to be too much. So I took $60,000 of my retirement money out, gave myself a year to build it, and I did. I built it successfully. It was actually very profitable, too profitable. So profitable I ended up doing things based on the income that I shouldn't have. I should have been more conservative because I knew the money was coming. And then all of a sudden, my landlord pulled the rug out, and I was stuck with a bill. I don't like talking about that. It makes me very angry. There was no reason, by the way, for the landlord to pull the bill. I had paid my rent on time, every time, and this shady motherfucker made me deposit cash into a specific Wells Fargo account at a specific bank that I had to ride my bike to every single month. And I had to tell him what the account was. I had to write the check out to his wife's side hustle business. It was totally fucking shady. The guy was totally illegal. He didn't want to pay taxes on it. So he was filtering all of this rent money through this tax shelter. I should have turned him in. When he pulled the plug on me, because I told him that the roofing nails were causing people to be concerned for their safety, because they tore all the roof off of our place without telling us anything. He came in one day to work, and all these grandmas and kids are walking around, rusted roofing nails sticking up in my entryway. I got mad about it, and I said, dude, you didn't tell us about that. He's like, well, we had to do it. I'm like, I have grandmas and their camp kid dropping their camp kids off, walking around your roofing nails because of you. He got pissed off, pulled the plug out, told me I had to be out in a month. I had no recourse. Nothing I could do. Destroyed my business immediately. We had an agreement that he was going to let us stay there for 5 years, which I didn't put on paper. I should have. He came through because we were about to remodel and reinvest. I bought $25,000 worth of Mac computers to reinvest in the place. Within 2 months, I was being kicked out. I'm telling you, do not start a business in America. There's too much risk. Unless you have somebody else bearing the financial burden of the risk. Like some fat cat venture capitalist. Don't do it. Just say no. Corporate job with a hobby. Yeah. I think that's what you should do. All these people that want to become game devs, I'm like, are you sure? Have you seen what they do to game developers? They destroy them. They destroy game developers' lives. It's like, talk about a sweatshop. Like, you really don't. You think you do. What you really want to do is work for a corporate job and then spend all your free time making that really cool app that you want to make. That's what you really want to do. Same thing with people who like become professional artists or musicians. It's very, very rare for them to remain doing that and be able to pay for it and still enjoy it. That's actually the primary theme of one of my favorite movies of all time, a Woody Allen movie. Woody Allen's kind of a prick, but I don't care. Owen Wilson in Midnight in Paris. And he's a Hollywood hack. He's making really, really great money it's one of the best movies ever. It's so good. If you haven't seen Midnight in Paris, you should go watch that with somebody you truly love. Don't watch it with your wife that you're having a problem with, because it has a problematic wife in it who's just like my ex-wife, by the way. She's the daughter. She's this like entitled rich girl, and they go to Paris, and rich mommy and daddy are there. And Owen's this writer, and in his heart, he's always wanted to be a writer, just a pure writer, write a novel maybe. And he's sold out because he's a really good writer, so he writes for Hollywood. And he makes lots and lots of money. And there's actually a scene where they're all sitting at the dinner table, and he's like, I've seen what he makes, but still, he worries me with this novel talk. And you know, this Republican father-in-law is like judging him. Oh, squirrel! Is like judging him based on more squirrels. Squirrels on parade. He's judging him based on how much money he makes. This trail is great, isn't it? It's really good from this direction. So anyway, his dream is to become a writer, right? So he spends his time in Paris, and something magical happens at midnight where he's roaming the streets of Paris. And he asks his wife, he's like, you want to go roam the streets of Paris with me romantically in the middle of the night? She's like, no, I'm going to go to bed. And he does, and something really amazing happens. It's really magical. It's amazing. I'm going to go watch it tonight. The show... Oh, what is this? Mr. Squirrel. what is that, like 6 squirrels? There's another one trying to get a nut. Reverse movies? Oh, I don't know. I don't. I watched a little bit of the Steven Seagal movie the other day, and I was like, oh my god. Can't say I ever watched the whole thing. Midnight in Paris is a really good movie if you want to be inspired, because it helps you realize that it's okay to chase your dreams and stuff. But there's a line. He keeps having these things happen to him at midnight, and he tries to tell his wife about it, but she doesn't want to hear about it. She doesn't care. And at one point she goes, well, I don't know, maybe I'd have some time to work on my novel. God, there must have been 20 squirrels we just passed. There's got to be at least 20 squirrels. There's another one. Best spider ever. Bullshit. Steven Seagal doesn't even know how to fight. He'd get his ass handed to him at any stage of his career. He was always a fake. Anyway, so they, his ex-wife, his wife is like, actually his fiance, it's not his wife yet. That's the thing. He's all worried about marrying Inez because she's got all this, she's kind of, got baggage. I'm so glad he ends up not marrying her, spoiler alert. And he tells her, well, maybe I could work on my novel if we get some time. We could move here. And they got all the money in the world. They don't need, money's not their concern. And she says to him, do you really want to struggle? And that line, my wife and I love this movie, so that line has become kind of a mantra, a meme line that we say all the time to each other. Do you really want to struggle? Every time something that we want to do becomes hard, we just kind of use that line ironically. It's like, but yeah, Rob, do you really want to struggle, Rob? Because she's like trying. Chuck Norris had actual skills. He did. You don't believe me? Watch him go at it with Bruce Lee. Steven Seagal lies about knowing Bruce Lee. Are we going to have this argument? His strong biceps. You talking about his 350-pound blob of a... The dude's disgusting. Seagal's always been disgusting. No form, no technique. Nothing. Just a bunch of ego. Yeah. Could he still kick my ass? Probably. I'm a wimpy yoga guy riding a bike with no neck. For other reasons, not because I'm morbidly obese 3 times over. I always love these like badasses who grow up and let themselves become whales for no reason, just because they're fucking undisciplined, lazy fucks with huge egos. Like the Buddhists say, hey, look, we're at Birkdale already. Usually we're at Birkdale at the end of the ride. Hell, I could just turn around and go back. Why not? Free scooter. How are the speakers? They working? Mics, I mean. I kind of want an ice cream. Should we get an ice cream? I want to get an ice cream. I really shouldn't, but I want one, so there. huge one. Are you guys in line or?
We're still picking. You go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Hi, welcome.
Hi. Which is the? Is it okay?
And you want
Let me make sure I get my wallet.
Is this your first time here?
Second, but it's been a while.
So just for a reminder.
Oh,
you
crunchy
pick out
hazelnut
your
all the
base.
way. Oh my God. Please.
We also have the chocolate hazelnut cookies and cream.
Ooh, that looks good too. I don't know about that. That's hard. That one just looks so good. Let's try it. We'll try it. I guess I'll do that one too. Crunchy looks good. Let's try the crunchy one.
Which base would you like? We could do a vanilla, a Belgian chocolate maybe. That would
Coconut.
coconut.
Oh wait, that's vegan. I mean, that's fine, I
Tastes
guess.
Just like coconut.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
Would you like it full dip or just half?
I don't know what that means.
So we can do it half dip like the picture with the dark chocolate, or we can do like both sides with the French hazelnut.
I mean, does it cost the same?
Yeah.
Same, yeah. Do the whole thing.
Okay.
Go for it. Why would you not? I'm trying to figure that out. I guess maybe there's some reason.
So the full dip is way better, but the half dip just looks prettier.
It looks pretty.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that. Okay.
Anything else for you?
Nope. That is all.
Did you want to join our rewards program?
What the hell? Why not? Can you give me something to fill out later? Because I can't. Actually, let's do that. They got a big crowd here. Let me. Can I do that online?
Excuse me?
Can I do that online because I come through here all the
Yeah,
time?
no worries.
I do this pretty much every day, so I'll do that. I'll do that next time.
You can always also do it just online.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. And plus, it's slower on the weekend. I mean, on the weekday.
Are you guys wanting anything? I can take your card.
Thanks.
You're all set.
All right. Oh, that's great. I'm just gonna carry it. Actually, I can get. Yeah, I'm just carrying it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I don't want to drop that. Let's see if we can find some place to sit. What the hell is this? Am I gonna get demonetized? How long did this ride last? We're not even like a third of the ride in, and I'm already buying food. Must be Sunday. Sunday fun day. Yeah. They're gonna demonetize me on YouTube. I don't care. You can't. I'm sitting right under a speaker. Yeah. 49 minutes and 38 seconds. So that's like literally halfway in about. We're on about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. I'm trying to see if I can see my ice cream. Look at this pretty ice cream. That's all the calories for the day right there. Anytime we can go people watch. I could kind of walk around, I guess. Brain freeze. Wait, he's standing up. I know. Let's like scope it out. Let's see what else there is. We're walking around. No one's gonna steal my bike. It's got my alarm on it. I just want to drink of water. Oh, it's like a baby clothes place. What is this about? I don't know what that's about. I don't think it's about anything. Lena used to work there. I don't see her anymore. It was like a some kind of cookie place now. It's really good, thank you. I'm making all this noise with my shoes. I sound like that guy. The guy who... Well, that was good. Kind of a big popsicle. Hell no. Why would I? Silly. I don't care about my bike anywhere, really. My wife laughs at me because she's from New York. I'm very foolishly trusting. My ride. Oh yeah, tons of EVs. Mm-hmm. I think my camera's got face tracking on. Yeah. There was a Cybertruck parked here yesterday. This exact spot. Hey, Snipe Skunk. Snipe Skunk. Makes me want to call you a skunk. I don't know, man. Good question. This just made me wicked thirsty. Was that Friday? Those girls look at me weird. I should have clipped that. Those rich girls with the golf cart. I said you'd have to be a moron to own one of those. And they're like, park next to the Cybertruck. I don't think they appreciated that. Drop a truth bomb on them. People put their fingers in the trunks and slam it and critically injure their fingers just to prove that they're awesome. Oh, paddleboarding. Guys, I was obsessed with paddleboarding. I started the paddleboard meetup in Charlotte. Yeah, I'm not even lying. In 2013, I started the Charlotte CLT paddleboard meetup. I haven't done anything with it since then. I still own the domain name. That's just shitty paddleboard. It's totally shitty paddleboard. It's okay. It doesn't have to be the best. No, shitty paddleboard is better than no paddleboard until it sinks. It's inflatable, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. It's not rotomodal either. Is it a Mahuahana? I actually met all the people who make, all the owners of the paddleboard. I went to Outdoor Retailer in 2013 or 14. They sent me, he paid for me to go. Gave me the ticket and everything. It was fun. I got to meet a bunch of like the world champion paddleboarder. What's his name? Back then, I got to paddle with him actually for a while. It was really cool. He took me out for a private sort of session. It's really cool because I told him I started a paddleboard meetup and he was like promoting the sport and everything. And he was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" And we kind of broke off from the pack. It was really cool. I felt like a rock star. I have a picture somewhere of it, me and him. I was like this pudgy old guy in my 40s. He's this like super hot Hawaiian who just won the stand-up competition in Hawaii on Molokai. Anyway, which job was better? That's a tough one. Depends on what you are judging. You're talking about money. Oh my God, there's a ramp. I've been looking for the ramp. There it is. Oh, wow.
And that would have been the first guy for Patrick Dalton and his first miss of the day.
And really, again, really nice chin check. I think that was Tremble to get a nice little chip on Crosby, and look, he's open right now.
What we got? Well, I'll face you.
All right. Which company would I go back if they offered me another job? Neither of them actually. I wouldn't go back to work for a company. I work for a pretty good company now. I might go to work for myself and get a consulting gig or something. Now normally we go right here on our way back home, but now we're going the opposite way, so. Car behind me is getting annoyed. I don't give a shit. I'm going, it's red. Uh-oh. I'm a bad boy. I probably would have started to stop and hit the brakes and ended up stopping in the middle of the intersection. Absolutely gorgeous time of year. A little bit of summer hanging on. Probably the ideal temperatures. Still summer-ish. Great time to be outside. I mean, it should be 124. I think it should be working. Forgot to pair it with my Garmin though. Bad me, I gotta do that. Tony! 20 knee. Why does that make me think of Frosted Flakes? I'm sure you get that all the time. I'm just telling you what I don't make these numbers up. $75 in Philly, wow. Wait, did I go too far? Did I go too far? Oh my God, it's so beautiful here. Hey, we're on a bike ride. This is one of those days where I end up like staying on the bike for like 4 hours because it's just so fun. I gotta figure out a way to keep my mic batteries charged. I'm gonna get a little tiny battery pack. Fahrenheit. I know, guys, I apologize, but I switched everything back. I know, I got a massive upcry of anger. I would really like to know if the percentage of people watching me are from, you know, more of them are Fahrenheit people versus Celsius. But I was metric system for a long time, mostly because it was Zwift, and then I haven't been doing Zwift lately, so it's not a big a deal anymore. And I switched back from my trip. I could be convinced to, uh-oh, that gray is not good. We gotta check out what's causing that. Why are we getting gray? Starlink is failing. There's just so many trees. Yeah. It's coming back though. Can I do both? I don't know about that. I mean, I could. I guess I could put it on the opposite side. I mean, it's only so. I already feel bad giving up the screen real estate to that stuff because a lot of people on YouTube finding my video, they're not going to want to see my numbers, right? I mean, maybe they will. Too many congestive hours, like right now. Yeah. This time it's really going to be worth it when we get to the greenways, where there's not good cell reception. This little ride right here is a lot more fun. This part right here. You're a stats person. You don't think it's clutter? I mean, I've seen people. I would love to put power on my screen too. I think that would be fun. Peloton has that. I did it. I got it working the way Peloton had it, but it's kind of overbearing and detracts from the immersion and stuff. 3 feet equals 1 meter. Yeah. I actually like kilograms, and I love the metric system for height. I'm exactly 174 centimeters. When I tell somebody my height in inches, it's like 5'8.5". I don't like saying that. Stop sign. I have a blind one. I don't know what I'm getting here. So, oh, it's a cul-de-sac. Okay, good to know. I mean, if I put conversion numbers on there, it might be good for the universe, right? What's too bad is you can't combine the numbers into a single query. Those are all independent queries, so they have independent little bounding boxes, and they got to be pasted together in weird ways. I think you can get around that, but there is somebody who made kind of a thing for that, but I don't know. Maybe. You know what I should do is I should make a command. How about that? What if I made a command? That's what I should do. I should have a command called stats. And the first argument should be metric, right? We should have so if somebody wanted to see, because some people can't see the screen, you know, it's kind of small on their screens because they're on a phone or something, you know, especially if they're watching chat and the video on their phone. Some people do that. I do that. I do that in bed all the time while I'm dozing off to sleep. I'll pull up a Twitch stream and just kind of watch it while I fall asleep. Oh, hey, look. Blinky light cyclist. My light is not on because these roads are not dangerous. I don't need it. Hey, hi. It's also the reason I don't wear a helmet. Sue me. So far this reverse trip has been very pleasant. It's been very pleasant indeed. I kind of like the idea of fueling up for the rest of the ride at Birkdale. How much did that thing cost me? I didn't even ask. I just bought it. Was it like $5? I could probably buy like a gallon of ice cream for the same amount. I thought about, I mean, because I got an adventure bike, right? October 12th, Ride with GPS has an event. It's called Outdoor Coffee. And they have these meetups where everybody rides bikes there and then makes coffee outside. And have a big meetup. people that like to ride their bikes just for the pleasure of it, who have gear to take a coffee maker with them. Well, I was thinking about doing that, right? I'm going to start bringing my coffee maker and my outdoor meal stuff. We can go someplace fun and mountains got snow, really. I believe it. Colorado mountains for sure. That's how you know Colorado and places like that are getting cold, because it's getting nice and good here. You know, did I turn early? I think I did. It's a dead end, yeah. Or is it? Did I turn early? I think I did. Yeah, I'm too early. I think. Where am I going? What's my name? Doris, ride with me? Never. We're very seriously, once we get settled in November, we're gonna buy a cargo trike. And she's totally down. She almost bought it. We were talking about it and she was so excited, she almost paid the money and bought it right there. They're like $300. We're gonna buy a Schwinn cargo trike. It's got a big old basket on it. Big old area for like groceries and stuff. It's a 3-wheel bike. Tricycle. Did I just say 3-wheel bike? Oh my God. Sometimes I try to help people out because I don't know if they know English and I do the wrong thing and I say stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense. Oh God, she'll go shopping. The only problem with that is we pretty much decided to buy fresh produce from Harris Teeter because it's by our house. And Aldi's doesn't always have the best stuff. And we can also order stuff from Amazon and stuff. So she's down with paying a little bit more and doing that. God, it's beautiful. So she's gonna ride the trike, so those things don't go very fast at all. I thought about riding the trike. This is one of the things we're considering. Parking the trike at the house and having it be our taxi. So anybody needs to go anywhere, they just jump on it. I know, it is ugly. And we're doing my Goblin route in reverse to mix it up. So the neighborhoods on this route are absolutely exquisite. That's why I love it so much, this bike route. Anyway, so yeah, my wife's got a trike. She's gonna get a trike, but I thought about taking the trike to, wait, what? Oh, that's interesting. This cuts through? I had no idea. See, we could eat there. We could like have a little picnic. And when the fall hits, we're gonna start doing that. I might actually, instead of going gangbusters for 3 hours, I've thought about going for 90 minutes and taking a break because I got all the stuff, right? And I could just make coffee or make a meal or get it, a smoothie out of my thermos instead of paying like $9. And then I could still have a break. We could do it someplace interesting. Okay, this hill's not fun. This hill's usually fun the other way. It's called downhill. So far I'm loving this direction. I know. October 12th, Coffee outside. Ugly, I think there's actually a meetup right by you. They're gonna have an outdoor meetup where cyclists just all meet and have coffee outside. If you go to Ride with GPS, they have an event they're putting on. They want to sell you stuff, that's why. they want to sell you like a Rafa drip coffee maker. Oh, there's this swim house from the other direction. Yeah. I see. I could have gone left there actually. It would have been better. I wouldn't have lost momentum. Pickleball. Where have all the pickleballers gone? Was it that trendy? Was it as trendy as Pokemon Go? Mr. E-Bike. Cruising along at 20 miles an hour. Uphill. He's pedaling. I'll give him that. Meanwhile, the old guy. I got nothing against e-bikes. It just saps my soul when they go flying past me. I'm like, really? Back in my day, we had to pedal our bikes. You young whippersnappers with your e-bikes and your e-bones and your e-that. Where am I? Where am I? I have no idea where I am. I really don't. I'm not even kidding. I think this is it. I could be wrong though. I do not know where I am. Help me. I'm on Shadsley apparently. If they want to turn, hey, hi. Beautiful spiders they have there. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the October stuff coming out, all the Halloween, All Hallows Eve. Takes the edge off of being completely lost in America. Dumbass. You smart ass. So many smart asses. Hugh Torrance, that's not a good sign. This is not a fun road to be on. No, in fact, yeah, there's my turnoff. I know where to go now. If I take this all the way out the other side, I'll end up on this like strode. That's a word I was reminded by Pixel. Pixel reminded me of the strodes and tanked my dream of Salt Lake and Brigham Young inventing the grid system of strodes. I was like, damn, he actually wasn't enlightened at all. He made the worst thing possible for urban traffic management. Lost in paradise, suburban paradise. I hope this isn't a dead end. Yo, what's up? What's up, what's up? Does this go through? Like, I don't know. Leave us alone, dude. Okay, yeah, I guess it does. Stranger danger. Stranger, I am king of cringe. I am the guy with no front teeth that you should fear on All Hallows Eve. I should dress up for the Halloween bike. I'm gonna bike, but I'm gonna dress up. Yeah, what should my costume be? I wanna make it so that when I do my regular daily commute, which is a big loop because I work at home, I wanna make it so that I have some character. So I had a wizard hat last year. It's great. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, usually it's fun when you do it with a group, but because everybody knows me on this route, you know, I'm on the same route every day, same time. It would be really fun to like ham it up. Also, I'm so old, people don't give a shit. Ugly knows this. That's why I like Ugly so much. She also doesn't give a shit. Oh, look. I'll never forget that, man. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna There's so many examples, but that's still one of my favorite. Like this big snot thing falls on her leg, and she's like, "Oh, well, I got snot on my leg. Okay." And then she just keeps on busting ass. I don't know. She was like digging trails, or I don't know, like smashing the bombing the trails that she just made. Meanwhile, Rob does the same suburban road every day. I can push my limits. I'm gonna put, let's think about this. What costume should I wear? You wore bee-wings last Halloween and you rode? Oh my God, that sounds so cute. God, you're probably so adorable. Yeah. Did you have all the spandex cyclists chasing you? There's a bee over there. I'm gonna go get that bee. You'd be like, meh. Meh. At least Ugly's been around enough for us to make inappropriate comments about beautiful women on my ride. One of which I actually said, "Hey, Ugly," and she looked and she thought I was talking about her. There's a clip of that. That's like one of my favorite moments of all time on Switch. Hey, oh my God, is this Killer Hill? Oh my God, we were so bombing this thing. This is the hill I'm always sucking wind. Now I can scream down it. I can scream down it. Yes. Oh, baby. Woo! 550 watts, baby. So, all right, I'm done. Over. The inevitable law of gravity and elevation. If you go down, you must come up. You've got reverse gobo more often. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I can like switch it up now, right? Also, I don't care about speed and training and shit, so just getting out there, remembering I'm a human being, or a human bee. I could dress like a bee because all my colors are so flashy. It would double its visibility. Oh my God. Wait, this used to be a fun hill to go down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm tired. That's also a fun hill to go down. Everything's so dead. All right, doing tennis. We're playing actual tennis, not pickleball, pickleball. Actual tennis. What the hell? Haven't got the memo? Tennis isn't cool, it's only pickleball now. They're literally ripping out tennis courts right now. We will pass one to put more pickleball in. Now this is really unfortunate. Here's a big old downhill I can't even use. Or can I? If I wait to the exact possible moment, like right now. Okay, go baby. Oh shit. Now I have to slow down because bumps. Nobody hopped out? Nope. Too heavy. I know, I got my adventure bike and not my super awesome. I may have crashed there once on my carbon bike. Am I acting? I am, aren't I? I feel seen. Oh God. Also, ice cream. Were you here for the ice cream? This is a good idea. I need to start getting ice cream in the first half of the ride. And it can like fill me full of sugar high and endorphins. Oh boy. We're doing the reverse, so Birkdale was at the beginning. So I got an ice cream like a quarter of the way in. Bigfoot. You can't see Bigfoot when I'm going the other way because I'm going too fast. Yet another reason. Sugar, oh I know. It does, it really changes, especially simple sugars. Hey, yeah. Tunnel coming. It smells like shit, literally. Because this bike trail is made on a sewer path. You should go to sleep, Zed. I will sing you a nighttime lullaby. Or not. Just listen to the crickets and the crazy rantings of an old man. That'll put you to sleep. Puts my wife to sleep. I was talking to her while she was dozing off, while I was folding my laundry. See you, Zed. What did I say about sewers? Right? Oh my God, it stinks so bad. I still need to squirt my right cleat. It's very noisy. Maybe the tunnel pretty soon. Is it me, or does this feel like it's going faster than the other time, than the other direction? Maybe because it's all new to me. It's not, but you know what I mean. What the hell? Stop squeaking! And a good afternoon to you too, Sir Bird. Ugly hasn't seen this part. Have you seen the tunnel that goes under the highway, Ugly? This is new probably for you. This whole entire trail, we just found it like 4 weeks ago. It goes under the highway. Oh my God, Cookout's gonna be on the right. When we come out of the tunnel, Cookout's gonna be right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. You think it's important? I agree. It feels like this is slower, but I don't care because it's pretty. This path is amazing, man. And it was here, it's been here the entire time, all 4 years I've been riding it. I did not know. I want to slap myself. You know how I found it? Ride with GPS. Strava, all the other stuff didn't have it. Komoot didn't have it. Ride with GPS had it. I was like, hey, wait, there's a line that goes underneath the highway. What the hell? Oh shit. What is that noise? Something's getting low on battery. I don't know what. Maybe one of my mics. I might go to mono mode on accident here in a bit. Oh well. Trying to get this stereo thing working. a little bit of a hill here. Look at this. This is where we should have our coffees. That's where we should have the coffee meetup right there. That's a perfect place. You know what else about going this direction is the light. The light illuminates things instead of getting in the camera. Comes the tunnel and the highway, you can hear it. Look at that thing. To be honest, I've never seen it from this side. Oh, it's behind that wall. No wonder we couldn't see it before. Here we go. Fasten your seatbelts. Happy trails to you until we meet again. La 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 la. I'm not done. I should say that for my song at the end. Bobbity bobbity bop. One from David Lee Roth. That's Just a Gigolo. I'm mixing Just a Gigolo up with Happy Trails. They sound the same. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, there's a bike that didn't survive. What's over here? Is there water? Please let there be water. There is no. Oh, there's a cute little girl on her bike, learning how to ride her bike for the first time. How cool is that? It's so cute. It's like a bus transfer station. There's a brewery up here. Keep me away from the brewery. Keep me away from the brewery. No breweries allowed. I'm trying really hard to go alcohol less for a while, just because of the health factor, not because of any other reason. And here's Cookout. Isn't that a right tunnel? That's the one tunnel. They're paving here. God, I want a burger so bad now. Can I show you the trick here? Lay your bike down. Watch. I'll show you. I will show you. Do this. Lay your bike down like that. And then pick it back up. Here is fuel. People keep telling me that. Go ahead. And I don't like it because that makes me want it more. Beer is poison. Did you see the news recently just came out? The Mormons are right on that. The World Health Organization made an official announcement, despite all of the beer lobby against them, alcohol lobby against them, that there is no amount of alcohol you can consume safely. I know. I'm a buzzkill, aren't I? I'm so sorry. It was such big news. The guy from GCN, who's famous for drinking lots of beer, had to make a special video about how it's going to curb his drinking habits. He still has like 2 beers a day or a week or something. I got nothing against people who drink beer or myself drinking beer. I just, number one, I get fat. There is no single case reason for me to be fat more than beer. When I regularly drink alcohol, I blimp out faster than any other thing. And I'm not sure why. Not just the alcohol, even when I'm working out and stuff. It's because it's really dense and I think it might have something to do with the cortisol. I don't know. I don't sleep as well. Yet I've been drinking. I don't know. Look, don't listen to me. Do what you want. But I personally am trying to turn my beer intake down. I'm also 56, 57. And the science is really clear on that. Old people don't metabolize beer nearly as fast. Beer is absolutely toxic to your system, the alcohol is. So the only way it survives is how fast your body makes that beer into something that's not toxic. You can study the whole process of the conversion if you want. There's lots of videos on that. As you age, that conversion stops happening, which means that the beer in its completely toxic, destructive state stays in your body longer as a toxin, as opposed to being processed and leaving your body. As you age, you're unable to do that. That's why when you wake up, you feel like you get hit with a freight train more by drinking the same amount you drank when you were a kid. Stephen Colbert actually made a good joke about that once. He had another talk show host, the young black guy, what's his name? He filled in for the Daily Show. And they were talking about drinking and stuff, and Stephen Colbert's like, I can't do that. I wake up and I have a headache for 2 days. Like, it completely knocks me out. He's like, what? No, man. It's an old man thing, but this old man wants to stay healthy and jacked. So, unfortunately, I know I hate to be the buzzkill, but that means I gotta kill the buzz a little bit. So I'm thinking about getting high instead. I should do a gummy and go on a bike ride. Would I get in trouble with Twitch for that? I did not do that today, by the way. It's just normal Rob high. Where's Pixel? Is Pixel here still? Pixel, do you ride? It's the word shrug. For desired taxation, yeah. Well, that's why I'm kind of okay with like THC and stuff like that, because if you look, I like having a fun little mental alteration in my mental state. It's kind of fun. Why do you think I like endurance sports so much? Still, bike's feeling great. Do you think I can maintain control on these trails? Look, I'm not going to hold you accountable if I screw up again. Like when I lost my teeth. Alcohol did that. Squirrel. What's up, squirrel? Oh my God. Someone clip the squirrels. So many squirrels today. I must have seen at least 25 squirrels and 2 bunnies. I kind of don't want to go that way. I kind of want to go this way today. I don't know why, I just do. Let's see where it takes us. Where will the greenway take us? I think it was another one. I think it was another squirrel. I think there were 2 squirrels involved. Dude, people grind squirrels up in there. Oh shit, there's the paddleboard. I mean, there's the pickleball. Okay, this is now part of the trail officially, also because there's water. And there's art. There's actually art on the screen. What the hell? Why haven't I been on doing this the whole time? Please have water. It's going to be turned off because it's past Labor Day. I'll bet you. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're lucky. Water. Sorry for glorking in your ear. That's your bike. See how it works though? Yeah. How much you take? Yeah. I'm gonna try 10 milligrams, but I don't know if I can even talk about it if I'm doing it on stream. I think it's a Twitch violation. You can get kicked out for that. think I can do that. It's too steep. I wanted to though. It was very tempting. Maybe next time. Casual smoking? Huh. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, I can smell it on the trail a lot too. Of course, I'm not a smoker. I don't like the smoke. I don't like the lungs thing. I do like downtown Huntersville. Old Town Huntersville, that's what this is. There's a brewery right here. This is kind of fun. I gotta come. There's a lot of art here too. There's a brewery right here. There's a bike pump station. They have events here all the time too, so we need to make this a regular. That's a dog park, I think. Yeah, we need to make this officially part of the route. This is fun to watch. People watching. Oh, misters.
Actually, it was the year that Northern Illinois played World Series.
Somebody dropped their oil there. What's that cooking oil look like? Mamma mia, I'm a restaurant. Fine Italian cuisine. Named Mamma Mia? I doubt it. Here's where we waited out the hurricane. Can you see me? God, I love that pub. I love it. And right back there is the 80s arcade. The 80s arcade. We should go in there. Over here is where I got the sardines. The bodega where I got the sardines. I met the father-in-law of the guy from Tarek. Mike is his name, I think. Here's where I crashed the Boy Scout troop free food party once. Long time ago. You know what? If we go right here, we go into the Old Town Huntersville area. Yeah. Huh. I'm trying to think here what we could do here. We're extending the route by quite a lot actually by doing this. So that's why I'm trying to decide. I want to keep it relatively fast. There's some interesting stuff down there, but I don't think that's the right thing to do. I actually feel like we should probably not turn off the road because this road is really dangerous. That main road is a pain. It's because they made this big sidewalk here. They expect the bikes to go on the sidewalk. And of course I don't like that, but also crepe myrtle, lined with crepe myrtle. I think if we're gonna do this, we should stay on the main route and then just do the left and turn off right there. Either that or we take a left back there and go through the roundabout. If you guys know the route, if you do exclamation point route and map, you can see exclamation point map. You can see where I am and where I normally go, if you care. We're in Old Town Huntersville here. Here's a bodega. Sardines bodega. I had a burrito from the Mexican truck that was right here usually. Here's what there's great clips of me, like a massive thunderstorm outside there. I should go get a tattoo. They all got college football shirts on, did you see that? Oh shit. Let me look out. This is where I worked for a day. Anybody remember that? I worked out of my Subaru from here. They have another water fountain right there. They also have those plugs. I think are turned off though. I can't remember. I think they are. I think those plugs are turned off. This is another one of those cases where they want the bikers to be on the sidewalk, which I really don't like, but whatever. Hey, so what's up? All right, here's why I don't like being on the sidewalk, because pedestrians need the sidewalk, not me. There's actually a road right next to us that I usually take on the other side of the tracks. And there's like a really, really, really old graveyard. Super old. I love walking around in graveyards and reading the gravestones and wondering what the people did. Here's all the new construction by the water tower, whatever that thing's going to be. And here's the roundabout. It's usually the one I take to get to the tunnel trail. We're not going to go on it, we're just taking a right here. Hour and 49 minutes. Yesterday it took me 2 hours to get done with the whole thing. It's because I'm wandering. This is a road they repaved over the last year. A lot of you will remember when it was a lot worse, and then it was dirt, we couldn't do it, and then it's paved now. It's kind of fun to take historical note of the changes to the infrastructure while you're riding on them all the time. Kind of fun. I got salt in my eye. Hey, Ascertainment, have fun lurking. I'm always here. Electric scooters. Black Farm Road is just going to be a killer climb because it's such a good downhill. Such perfect weather. I mean, it is just so perfect. Oh boy. I don't even dare look at it. Thanks, Ugly. Appreciate it. I should probably mention, those of you, if you want to show appreciation in ways that don't cost money, make a clip. Make a clip of your favorite thing. It really, really helps me out. Like, you have no idea how much it helps out. Because I can just publish clips straight to TikTok and YouTube and everything. And it saved me a ton of work. So I appreciate that. I really do. I know, I've been uploading a lot of your clips actually. I went through some of them recently. So I wish it would show you. Oh, well, I guess it does. Yeah, I super appreciate it. You flip when you laugh. Gotta keep Ugly laughing then. Oh, doggy. Here we go. It should be a big old downhill and a big old uphill, because that's how it works. Did I run the stop sign? Yes. But I checked both ways and it was a right turn. Oh God. Nice, thank you. You'd think it would post it to the chat automatically, but I guess not. On the slower sections, I'll actually pull them up. Like climbing this hill, how about that? A good chance. Gear down, let me watch the clips while I'm climbing this boring hill. Minecraft mode, really? Wait. My internet does not like that. I should probably not do that. Oh, this is that one. This is the golf club. One of the golf clubs. This will be interesting. I kind of feel like this is equally interesting, this direction as the other. That's really good. I can do both ways, you know? Those ribs filled up pretty good, yeah. I don't know if you saw, but I've been doing restorative yoga and not Ashtanga, and that's been really great for my ribs. Less hard to recover from. More easy. Less hard. Dude, I wish I'd gotten that gravel crash on stream. That would have been amazing. Tell you what though, it hurt. It hurt. I didn't feel the rib thing until I was walking home. I had to walk about 2 miles home. And I didn't start feeling the rib thing. I was trying to push the bike. And I could start to feel the rib thing. Pretty sure I cracked it. You know, I can already tell you what's gonna. Yeah. So you have a record of it. It's like, yo, did you see that wipeout, dude? Yo, bro, did you see that gnarly wipeout? Nobody says dude anymore, except for old Gen Xers. Okay, I tell you right now, the thing that's gonna suck about this, I am on this like 9% downhill grade with all this momentum, and my brakes are on because of this right here. Because I got to get on this path and not die. Oh God! Hope all my stuff is still attached. What? Well, it wasn't that bad. I was thinking it would be a lot worse than that. Is my Starlink still there? Let me check it. Yep, it's still there. Okay. Golf guy. Sure, going fast. A lot of times that's true, right? For mountain biking especially. Ugly, I am going to get back on the mountain bike. I got my other modem, so now I have 2 modems. And we have mountain bike trails that are by a cell tower. So I am going to pull the mountain bike out. I don't know when. Probably after I get moved in November. I don't know if I hope they don't close the trail completely. That'll suck. I really hope they don't. Because in the fall, there's really no reason. There is a lot of leaves, but I don't know, we'll see. But the point is there's a trail and there's a tower, so yeah. My Fisher needs a tune-up. It's got, needs a brake. I need to bleed the brakes, and they're old. It needs a change tune-up too. I love those days though. Those mountain bike trail days we had this year in the late spring, they were some of my favorite time on a bike this year. If you're going back and thinking about what was your favorite time on a bike, right? That was got to be one of the top. It was so much fun. And I went back to wearing my camera instead of trying to mount it to my handlebars, which is just dumb. The other day I was telling people how smart you are for your rig that has it on your chin, because your head's like a natural damper for all the vibration and stuff. This is an interesting dilemma. If I go that way, I have to deal with that hill. If I go this way, I have to deal with traffic. So, but it's flat. Well, I'm going to try this way. Head's the natural gimbal. Yeah, that's why I put in. I remember when I tried to live stream running 5K and stuff, put in either holding a gimbal, handheld gimbal, or putting a camera on your helmet, on top of your head, headlamp camera. Absolutely the best, especially for running. Because even in the center of your chest, we tried this with the GoPro, and it was just annoying. It was make you seasick because you're like going back and forth, back and forth. I think I could probably do it with the rig I have now, because I have a much tighter chest harness. You know, the No Dancing Monkeys one, and then you know I got the gimbal on the Pocket 3, which totally is just fine with running. So I think I probably could try a 5K if I wanted to, but I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, if you don't have that stuff, putting something on your head is just so much better. Plus your chin is kind of where the point of view of the actual biker. Especially for like enduro stuff and downhill. God, those videos are so amazing. Those guys, the stuff they do, absolutely amazing. We can even see that from their perspective. Meanwhile, there's a clip of me showing my hand hitting the blurred out hand hitting the pavement right before I knocked my teeth out. That's my number one clip to this day. It's still my number one. I did that just for the views. Who needs teeth? I needed the views. There's actually people who do that. They manufacture actual physical drama to get more attention on social media. You guys know Andy Dick, the former comedian? I just saw a whole true Hollywood story about that dude and how he's been doing that very thing. We got in good with a YouTuber who is famous for capitalizing on people's drama. Oh wait, that's not my turn. I mean, this is kind of dangerous. Not gonna lie. Looks like we might want to do this on the Sunday and Saturday when the traffic is light. I got no shoulder. I'm not gonna go very far, but it reminds me I gotta post a picture of that farmer's market shop right there. You can't see it behind the trees. So cool. Poor helmet. What's funny is my helmet never hit the ground. Just my face took all the brunt of it. That was literally it. My face and my pinky. One of my fingers. That was the only thing. Damn, where's my turn? This is getting weird. Share the road. Good luck with that. Too slow was the culprit. You know what? It's funny. What was culprit is I didn't have reaction time. If I had had one less beer, I could have easily dodged that car. I've done it many times, but not that day. But it was. I don't know if going too slow was the culprit. I don't know. I do. The problem was I tried to stop. Right? If I had hit the gas and tried to turn, I probably would have went down anyway because of the turn angle. You could watch a million times, and yeah, I think if I had not hit the brakes at all, I probably could have sped around it. But all kinds of other negative possibilities could have happened with that. Like I could have gone down under the wheels. I could have come on to another head-on, collision with another car coming the other way. So my instinct was to slow down. But yeah, it's hard to know. I did get this is really morbid to say it, but I can live without front teeth. I cannot live without working fingers. If I had put my hands down with no gloves on to block that fall, I at least would have broken my collarbone for sure. But it probably would have gnarled my hands, and then I wouldn't have been able to code. And it's like, if I can't code, at the time I was a contractor, but now I'm like, I've got disability insurance and everything, so that would cover me and I could heal up and I would be fine. Thank God. I feel so much better now. It's one of the reasons I don't mind biking so much, because I have disability now. So if I were to go down and take my hands out and couldn't type and couldn't participate, I could still make money. I could still support my family. But back then, I couldn't have. Oh, this reminds me, I have gone here backwards. We came on here backwards with the Peloton once, with the pros. Yeah. It's much more photogenic from this angle. Yeah. Can actually read it because I'm going so slow. Bicentennial Farm, established in 1823. Car passing me. There's Cow Hollow. Usually cows hanging out there. Not today though. Here's the Killer Hill I was talking about. Dictate. Can almost do that. You can. Some people do that. I went to school with a guy who was legally blind. He would stick his eyeball up to the camera screen, to the computer screen, and look at every cursor type. He could see what the letter was. And he was a good student. He was a great student. Horsey. busy road without dying. Hopefully. I thought that was a snake on the ground. I didn't see what it was at first, and then I started thinking it was a snake. Oh, does it smell good? Some kind of dinner. Some kind of casserole. Line right turn. Bad idea, I'm doing it anyway. Can't give up this momentum, man. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. This is going to be way more dangerous, this particular part, because I'm on the wrong side of the road. And again, a good time to probably only want to flip this when we do low traffic. Okay. What's that about? One of my mics is about to give up. Gotta figure out a way to do power to the mics so I never have to think about that. Everything else I got covered for like 15 hours. So nice to not have to think about your IRL stuff. I just need an ultralight battery bank. It'll just get me another 4 hours, just double the time of the DJI Mic 2s that I have. I do worry about vibration noise though from that. Being connected to a cable notoriously is bad on these mics. I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. Oh, this is horrible. I'm gonna have all this momentum on this really, really popular intersection, and I'm not gonna be able to stop. That's not good. Okay, take a note of that, Rob. Just looking at the places that are problematic. This is fun though. Tell me I turned RTIRL on. It's been off this whole time and nobody said anything. Oh my God. Okay, it's on now. I just turned it on. That bums me out big time. Yeah, the map was there, but it wasn't on. It wasn't turned on. It wasn't changing on the screen. Oh well, my fault. I should have noticed. Oh my God, this hell is a killer. Whew. Oh boy, it's all climbing to get home. Yeah, I just better start it. I need to do a redo, I know. Thank God my Garmin was on. I've had to do that before. I forgot to turn my Garmin on, and so I've uploaded the RTIRL GPS to my Strava or whatever, and yeah, looks like I did the ride. It does exactly the same thing. Super nice to have that option if you like to track this stuff like I do. All the people on YouTube are like, well, this guy's stats are totally wrong. Another reason tonight I even put him there. I don't even think people really care, or do they? We had what's his name here? Extra, whatever. They were saying they like the stats, so, and they'd be fine with it having it in meters as well. So, who knows? Oh my God, that is one steep hill right there. What is that? 7% grade. Two hours, 21-minute ride. It's gonna be a 3-hour ride. But we did a lot of fun stuff, so. Every day, 4 o'clock. Come hell or high water. I swear to God. This is not all downhill, I promise you. Maybe it seems that way to you. Yeah, here's another 6% grade right here, I bet. It'll tell me in a second. It's when I look like I'm walking, like Zed said. Looks like you're walking. Fuck you. Are you walking? No, it's hard. %, I was wrong, okay. So, oh, there it is, 6%. That was a 6% grade, I called it. I'm getting better calling the grades. Wow, look at how quiet traffic is. Remote job. First month, 4-hour commute. I mean, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I would make sure that they're not just lying to you to use you for a month and get rid of you. Make really sure of that. That's been known to happen. People will even not hire you and give out actual work projects to people and say, you need to do this project. They do this in Silicon Valley. It's insane. You need to do this project to prove you can do it, and it's actual work they need done. And then they don't hire the people, and it's like a thing. It's unthinkable that would happen, but it absolutely does happen. So I would say just remember that you are the one in control. And stuff. Hey, I'm headed down there. Thank you. And I give it if you're, then yeah, I would do it. If you're positive it's 100% remote and you get it in writing, make sure it's written into your contract that way so they can't change it the first week. Otherwise you're going to be changing jobs again, which is also fine. If you got the skills for the job, then a month of training, even if it goes bad, is good. Just consider it like a seriously intense, people pay what, $8,000 to $2,000 for a month of really intense training. So yeah, Seabear knows what we're talking about. How's it going, Seabear, by the way? You got your temporary job now, getting you stabilized so you can build up your lab and everything. Hey, by the way, I'm in the same boat as you. Not with terms of the job, but with regard to the lab. My server died. I made a video about it. So I have to buy a new server. I made a 2-hour video trying to decide if I should buy a server or make my lab in the cloud. And ended up concluding that I'm going to buy a server, but I got to wait till November because we're paying double rent still. Stuff. I went to go turn it on and it wouldn't boot. I know because of the beeps. It does 5 beeps in a row, which according to HP means the motherboard is fried. So I could part it out and make another one and all that, but I don't care to do all of that. I did all that when I was a kid. I just want a computer that works so I can practice doing what I get paid for. And that is writing kick-ass back-end APIs. And I don't need to know how to do networking or, reconfigure a disk or any of that. Drives are completely savable, yeah. All the other components are, GPU, everything. by commuting, what are your options on the commute, BJ? Can you do any kind of public transportation? Probably not. 4-hour commute. Train? Seriously? Oh, you lucked out. You know what's so great about that? You can, dude. I don't know if you're a dude. I'm just saying, dude. That's perfect. Consider this month like your really, really intense focus training, and spend every waking second on that train. It's wonderful. The train is awesome. That's what I'm not saying anything bad about the train. It's actually really good. The train, you can, dude, to this day, I look at buses and I get all warm and fuzzy inside because I did so much learning. I gave myself a master's in computer science on the bus, on the train. And I mean, if you had to drive, that would, no. But if you can do it on the train, if it's a 4-hour commute both ways, or 2 hours one way, 2 hours back, what is it? Is it 8 total hours of commuting? If it's 8 hours commuting, think of it as a solid day, 8-hour day of self-directed learning. And God, this is exciting, because you can make yourself a plan, right? You can make yourself a training plan. I'm going to go through this book, then I'm going to go through this book. You can bring your laptop even on some trains. And you can use that time to really kick butt. And you can just put your headphones in or put your earplugs in and ignore your neighbors. If you put headphones in, they won't talk to you. And you have all that time in the car. You're wasting it because the best you can do is a podcast or something. But in a train, you can really dig into that stuff, and you can get super focused. I used to get so focused that I would miss my stop. Sometimes I fall asleep and miss my stop. I think I'm excited for you now. If it's just a month. And by the way, if it's just a month and it turns out to not be your thing, you can now say you have a month of 4-hour commutes every day doing directed learning. And if you prepare a learning program for yourself, you can put that on your resume. Think about that. If you prepare a directed learning plan for yourself that you document, and you have a journal, you have a log of it, and you follow that while you're on the train, whether or not you like the job you're going for, you'll have that. You'll have that kick-ass bullet point. And people will actually hire you just for that bullet point if you do that. They will. Because they're going to show that you are an independent learner. That's what they want to hire. I'm kind of excited for you. Yeah, y'all need to hook up in Discord or something, help each other out. Where I was back. Yeah. Again, make it so that you have, like, I don't know, queue up a whole bunch of SkillStack videos on your way back, while you're walking. I would say that's a definite yes. If it's at all remotely related to what you want to do, and there's a chance you can do it remotely, which is really hard to find today. Really hard. I mean, anybody will tell you on this chat how hard a fully remote job, starting job is super hard to find. If it truly is that, I would say that possibility is worth the risk, especially since the time that you consider possibly being wasted or lost, it could be totally invested into a documented learning plan that can then go into your resume and further your job potential for the next job. So I would be a yes for sure on that one. worse, the sidewalk or the speed bump on that one. Won't be the first time someone's found a job by someone they met on my stream, including me. That's how I found my job. If you're watching us on YouTube and you happen to see this, come join us. We help each other survive the tech world. And 7% grades. Oh, feels so good right now. We're going to finish in downtown Davidson. And as a rule, I think we're going to start at Spirited Cyclery. But I don't plan on ending there. I think I'll probably always end in Davidson, where we can grab a beer or coffee or some food with a group. For those of you who don't know, who just went to the end of the video, and I will try to find something to rate here. About to the end. I'm going to be starting to do, I'm going to propose, at least hopefully I can post to the bulletin board at the cyclery, a group ride. At least once a month, maybe twice a month. If you're in the Davidson area, if you're in this area and you want to join me for any part of it, I'd love to have you. Officially or unofficially. So if you came across this video, yeah, I ran it. The car right next to me stopped. Hopefully they won't get too mad. I smell barbecue. This climb isn't nearly as bad as I envisioned it. Really not. I like this direction. I'm going to have to do this more. Coming into the town of Davidson, Ivy League college town. Some nights there might actually be a football game going on. I'm not into it, but you might see the crowd. Actually, I think they don't play in that stadium anymore. I think they built a new stadium last year. I think they play in it's on the other side of campus. Who should we look and raid here? Who's on? Last Miles is watching movies. Everybody's at TwitchCon. Looks like Anita got a face job. Sweet Anita. There's nobody in the IRL category. All right, we are going to leave you here. And yeah, beautiful town of Davidson. That from TwitchCon, Tico, Tony, raided him yesterday, Zeep here, Portable Bliss, All Day New York, let's raid him. Raid All Day New York. 90 seconds till the raid. What do we want to talk about? Anything? Flex PTO, lots of internal promotions. That's a great idea. Hey, great. That's usually the way it is when you're first getting in. I was at Nike, they paid 30 grand a year. Can you believe that? I was their webmaster. I was in charge of their entire internal website and all that hosting and helping every single department host it. I'm kind of bragging, but they only paid 30 grand. This was 1997, but still, in today dollars, that would be like, what, 60K maybe? When IBM picked me up, IBM offered me $75,000, and I said, fine, I'm there, I'm done. They doubled my salary. This was in the 90s, and I've since, I mean, I probably shouldn't say, but I've more than doubled that since then. Why are you going in and got 50K flat? Yeah. Yeah, when was that? Pixel, what year? Was that before inflation? Oh, good. Good. Where's the raid? Oh, 3 seconds. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. All right, everybody.